In time, you will know what it's like to lose. Dread it, run from it. The end is near.
How does the Hulk land into Doctor Strange's sanctum? Sit back, relax, because we're going to talk about it. But if you're new here, then feel free to subscribe. We've got a ton of new content coming out over the next few weeks in the build up to Infinity War. We are only 4 weeks away now, which I'm so excited about. So we're going to be doing a lot of theorising and basically just speculation about the events that are going to unfold during the film itself. But if you like this video, please feel free to give it a like and a thumbs up. But yeah, let's get into it. So firstly, we see Bruce Banner in Doctor Strange's sanctum. It clearly looks like he has crashed through the building, and Wong and Doctor Strange are both looking at him like, what the hell are you doing here? But this scene itself is quite funny because it's actually a claw back at the 1991 comic book storyline, The Infinity Gauntlet, by Jim Sterling. And basically, instead of the Hulk in the comic, it was Silver Surfer. After Thanos had defeated him, he had sent him crashing into Earth and unfortunately landed in Doctor Strange's sanctum. And basically he was there to warn Doctor Strange that Thanos is coming. Now I'd say it's a pretty solid theory that this is going to happen, but just with Bruce Banner. He's going to tell Doctor Strange, Wong, Iron Man that Thanos is coming, and that's when they're going to start preparing and thinking, okay, what can this guy do? How are we going to combat it? And at that point is when the ships start actually coming to Earth, and then we see the other events of like Spider-Man flying, trying to get over to the ship and landing on one of the ships. But obviously the main question being is, how does the Hulk actually get there? Now, one solid theory that I've seen, and I believe is the most likely scenario to happen, is that the Hulk lands there because Loki actually is in there with the Space Stone. Now, the reason being, now if we were to think, right, so say for instance the Hulk goes 1-to-1 with Thanos, which I'm going to be doing a video about as well. But let's say he goes 1-to-1 with Thanos. The likeliness that Thanos throws the Hulk off the ship and he miraculously lands on Earth for a start, but then into Doctor Strange's sanctum, the probability of that is not very high, to say the least. But the way I see it, I mean, in one of these clips we see the Black Order, surrounding Loki. Now, I believe the Black Order are going to kill Loki, but during one of his maybe final stands, before killed or whatever they decide to do with him, he sends Hulk back along with some of the Asgardians maybe to basically warn the other Avengers that Thanos is coming. I know Loki doesn't really have a reputation for doing good, but I highly believe that this is going to happen. It's the most probable scenario. Now I believe that Hulk does fight Thanos on the Asgardian ship, but I don't believe he wins. I reckon he does his normal Hulk, sort of rage and keep going back to Thanos after Thanos knocks him down a couple of times. But I think Loki realizes that this battle they are outnumbered and they're not going to win, so he decides to use the Tesseract, send him back, and basically just ask him to warn him before Loki is killed. Yeah, so that was my theory on how the Hulk manages to get back to Earth. And next video I'm going to be doing is actually the Hulk versus Thanos, so watch out for that. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can see when that comes out, and let me know in the comment, how do you think the Hulk returns to Earth? Do you think my theory is wrong? Do you have another theory? Please leave your comments, let me know. I'll see you later.